Hey everybody, Matt Meyer here, the Legacy Autosport shop. I was just wiring up this customer's vehicle and figured I'd do a little update on what's going on in the Legacy Autosport shop. So here I am going through all the wiring, checking the schematics, just pretty much setting up how I'm going to do this car for today. And then we got Mike over here working on, what are you working on right now?
Building the Silver Crown car. So, all dirty and sweaty. But we got the side here, the first side. A little different than what's been normally running. A little different designs, guess. A little different body work, but now I'm bending up the other roll cage right now, so trying to get it as close as I can. Just kind of the first car, it's figuring out as you go, like what's going to look the best, or be the easiest to reproduce later on. So, but I built this jig over here. And, this is kind of, I guess, what you'd call a, I don't know what you'd call it. Usually a jig, like it would be on one of these tables and you have everything all machined aluminum with clamps and everything. And this is kind of a simpler, kind of quick way of doing it. And get all the tubes in the right positions, all the spuds in the right positions. And so I got most of the tubes cut out for the second side, just doing the replace. I've been in the roll cage, and then I'll start doing that. So, having fun.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to come over here and say something about Dad's car real quick?
I got all these pictures and the videos and stuff.
So we got, here's Casey's car sitting over here. We got an engine up here.
Engine for the Silver Crown car.
There you go.
Dad's been customizing how we mount the power steering and the fuel pump. So just be a little different than what everybody else is doing, a little simpler, a little nicer.
So what do we all got here?
This is a cast iron block, 360 cubic inch motor. This one we got used from a guy that was running in the series already. This only has like 1 or 2 races on it, and it's a really good motor. It's one of the best motors out there, so we're pretty excited about it. And pretty soon, probably by this weekend, which next couple of days, I'll have both the sides stood up and have the motor plate, and I'll start putting the motor in and just mocking things up. So,
Yeah, and then
Dad's sprint car, she's all back together. We had to do a little body repair and frame repair, so looks a little different than when last saw it.
which actually this, he took some pictures of the build.
Took some video as well, so just kind of what I was doing as I was, doing the repair. So,
But I'll show the video of him crashing right here.
me to bring it back? We're going yeah, thank you so much.
But yeah, here's the finished product with all the body panels on. You can't see the frame, like I said in the other video. You'll see a little bit closer of
like all those, like these tubes are all brand new, the torsion tubes. This whole side from about right here forward is all new. I was able to use the existing shock tower. I cut it off the tubes. They were all bent up. And then did a little carbon fiber repair and rewrap. They got brand new front axle in it. And then we did do one thing different from when I originally built it. Put a brace on the right front. Because Dad has, he drives pretty hard, so he's going in and rooting around with guys, and has a tendency to just touch this and maybe tweak this tube. So it's got a little brace, so it's Bucha proof. That's what I call it. So yeah, we're just a couple weeks away from actually going and running this. Only thing we're waiting on is a brake bracket, and he can mount the front brake on, and she's ready to race.
we're going to be running in Champaign, Illinois at the Champaign County Speedway out there. That's going to be on July 29th.
Cool thing is
the Midwest Throwback Sprint Car Series.
For this race, Metalloid came on and sponsored the Champaign race. So it's $1,000 to win and $500 for second, $350 for third, I think is what it is. And so it's going to be pretty neat. We'll have representatives from Metalloid out there, and we'll put on a good show for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Should have at least the Midwest Throwback Series should have 17 cars.
We should have 14 to 16 cars there. So
yeah, that's what I thought. And then Mr. Bucha over here, we'll see if he'll be driving or not. He's actually having a child.
Yeah.
So, well, not him, but his wife's having a child. And although some days, we don't know. But so she may have it at any time. I know he said he was talking about, you told me he was talking about maybe trying to induce labor.
Yeah. If you go watch a video, I think maybe it was this most recent one, driving his Viper around trying to induce labor. So that was pretty funny. So that thing rumbles pretty good. But no, his wife's due any day now, any day. So if everything's looking good and everything's great with the baby, I'm sure he'll be there to race. So he doesn't want to miss it.
First race of the season, we had Trey Burke come in and race with us in the series, and he's actually from, I know he's from Road to Indy, USF 2000, but I know what else has he raced in?
He ran, I think he ran sprint cars, but I'm not sure exactly what class. I think he ended up in 410s, I'm not sure, but he ran like wing sprint car stuff. And I told Joey and John Tosti that they were cheaters because they brought some young kid in to beat up on the old guys. But
that's what I was going to say. We had him there, Trey Burke, and he actually dominated and won the race.
Yeah.
So that was nice to have some fresh blood out there. But
but no, we want to keep it more. We want everybody to be able to enjoy, but it's we kind of want guys maybe 30, 35, 40 and older, running in the throwback stuff, and we'll allow some younger guys every once in a while just to kind of keep those old guys in check, make them step up their game a little bit. But John was having some eye trouble, so he didn't want to go out there and have an issue, so they just put Trey in, and he was able to take home some money. So.
And what was that? What was the purse on that race?
It was $500 to win on that one. So Hopefully we can bring some more sponsors on for each different race and stuff. So we're working on it. I know we're talking to a few right now that are very interested. If anybody out there in internet land know of some sponsors that would like to get their name out, we more than happy to do it up in style.
Of course, always. What else do we got going on in the shop here?
Oh man.
So we got the
F1 hot rod.
F1 hot rod,
Which that's
rebuild,
wiring
job.
Yeah, wiring. Yeah. So it just.
And then we've got the frame build over here, which there's not only one frame that's being built at the moment. There's actually
There'll be
a secondary frame that's going together as well, and those are the actual body panels to the car, and that's the vintage racer. You guys will be seeing in some of the videos as well.
Do the sister to Dad's car. Or are you talking about the Roadster?
But I just said, yeah,
the Roadster frame's sitting over there. We've got we got to do some cleaning out. This will be gone here pretty soon. Tosti has a Silver Crown car that'll be gone soon, and the Roadster frame's sitting over there. But we are working on the engine, which this was on Casey's video, kind of an overview of the engine we got, and we're mating up a four-speed transmission to it. We took the tail section off and took reverse out, so this gear will be gone. And we're actually going to cut this shaft down, and this will be machined off and sit up in here. There'll be a new plate with a bearing and a seal, and so this will get the length that we need for the drive shaft back to the quick change rear end. So be a nice custom unit, because usually about this size is what they have those old 2-speeds with in those cars and the Roadsters, and this will be nice with a 4-speed, and we can actually run it on a road course and have a little more option. But no, this Dad's been doing an awesome job on this, and then we're getting little things modified. We found a polished rocker cover. We're going to repolish it and everything. We'll get like period correct spark plug wires. I know this isn't a period correct motor, but we want to have the accessories and stuff kind of look.
And for the people that don't know, what year frame are you actually going for with the Roadster?
It's late 50s, early 60s. So it's right around in the 60s. So we're gonna have actually we do have a tire over here. We can go this way. We'll have the tall Halibran and Firestone wheels and tires. We got the tail tank in for the Silver Crown car, so waiting on the bladder. But so we will have the period correct wheels and tires, but we've got a set of
shiny
Hoosiers with the welds, and this is so Casey, and when I get my butt down in weight, we can hustle this thing around a road course. And but yeah, these weld wheels are awesome. Hoosier tires, and definitely make it to where we can hustle that car around. And then, like you said, for like when we go to the vintage events and things like that, we can have the Halibran and Firestone tires or replica tires. So,
very cool.
But yeah, shop's a little messy right now. Got a lot of work going on, but we'll start clearing out, and then we'll make room for our another new project coming in, which is the Indy Lights car. So it's getting a few things done to it at the Delara factory in Speedway, Indiana. And as soon as that's all done, then that'll get delivered, and I'm sure we'll have a good video of a crate opening. So that'll be pretty cool.
Go.
Yeah,
can't wait for that.
But no, we're super excited for that, and yeah, we just got a lot going on, and I know there's more coming too. So we'll definitely keep you guys up to date on everything.